Good morning. We're gonna get dressed. Second cup of coffee going down. I have vanilla sugar-free syrup. Not a lot there. I also did a cookie butter this morning. I think I'll do just vanilla in my second cup. Caleb is hunting. Just some half and half this morning. I was doing a Nuri protein drink, a protein shake in my coffee, but I don't know if it was too early for such a full belly on all that protein, but it was hurting my stomach, so I switched back to half and half, and then I'll drink my protein drink or eat high protein something later on. This hair is a mess, you guys. Okay. Yep, vanilla. All right, we're gonna get dressed. We're gonna do our Bible journaling, and then I gotta clean this house. It's a mess. I haven't touched it all week. And then I think today it's supposed to be nice for one more day today. Tomorrow it's going to crash. The temperatures are crashing tomorrow here in Arkansas. So I think I'm going to try and work outside some today once my house is cleaned. So I'm going to do a rush clean after we get dressed in Bible study. I bought, this hair is killing me. I bought these super cute linen overalls from Amazon. Actually for my Halloween costume, because here's the yellow shirt. We were going to be minions at work, and then we ended up having to close on a home refi for the farm on Halloween day. So I didn't do minion. So I'm going to wear those overalls today because I'm going to be working in the yard, and that's what old ladies do. So I'm going to get dressed. I don't think so. Okay, that feels better. Decided no on the overalls, but I do have my Langham Farm shirts. I'm representing the brand, literally the brand. Just leggings. We're just gonna be working around the house today anyway. So there we go. Okay, Bible study done. I've got my journal, and it's just a spiral notebook, guys. I mean, I can flip the camera and I can show you my little setup. It's just a notebook. I have the little cutesy stickers, and then I don't really have I have this bag that has pins and my Bible. This is my study Bible. I have several, but this is the one that has the study Bible in it. I mainly use my phone just because I need to spend more time in the physical Bible, but I mainly use my phone app. It's just easier for me when I'm using this to write everything down and not actually writing in my Bible. But if you want to see more about this kind of stuff, I can show you. I don't post a whole lot about religion and my beliefs online. Maybe I should. If you want to know more about that, I can definitely do that. We are Assemblies of God Pentecostal. But yeah, I can share more about that if you want. Otherwise, this is pretty much all you're going to get. What's next? So I've got a load of laundry going. I'm still drinking that second cup of coffee. I got dressed. Caleb's still hunting. Yeah, we're just going to start cleaning. I need to get my kitchen picked up. We got a Sam's Club delivery last night. So I have some canned goods and things that I'm replenishing. And so I need to get those put up and pick up the living room. And then I'm going outside. It's a beautiful day. It's a little chilly this morning. I have my long sleeve on. I'll probably throw on a hoodie. But I'm going to go outside and clean out some flower beds and probably clean out some more in my garden spot. We'd like to get that wrapped up for the winter. That way it's just sitting there waiting on us for spring. We have big plans for the garden this next year, guys. I'm going to take you guys along and show you the whole thing, but big plans. I got a little greenhouse. It's going in the backyard. We're going to use it more like a potager garden, like a little kitchen garden. and of course for seed starting as well. I can't wait. So I'm gonna bring you along today. There'll be multiple videos because these just get a little long. And then I'm gonna put out this whole video, one full video will be on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube already, continue watching, and we'll show you the rest of it. So bye. Okay, it's been quite the day. I just stopped for a snack. So Caleb is with some church buddies. They are out in the backfield shooting skeet, clay pigeons with shotguns. So they're doing that. We had 8 old chickens. At this point, we are just feeding them, and they've become pets, sort of. Because if you're not giving eggs, if you're not going back to the farm, you have to go, kind of situation. So before the guys got here, Caleb and I went out and butchered 3. I don't know if I can say that. I'm going to. We'll see. We processed 3 of the 8 that they will be 4 years old next spring. So right at 3.5 years old, they're no longer producing eggs, at least not very many. We get, out of all 8 eggs, all 8 chickens, maybe 5 eggs a week. So we're done. We should be getting 8 a day, not 5 a week. So 3 have been processed. They're in the freezer, and the other 5 will be done tonight after the guys are done shooting. And the house is pretty much picked up. I have some stew in the canner. I canned 4 quarts of black beans today. And then I have 15 minutes left on the canner for some soup. So last weekend I had meal prepped 4 pork tenderloins, and we ate them throughout the week, lunches and things like that for work. And I had a big bowl of them left, and we're kind of done with that. So, oh, someone's driving by. Sadie doesn't like that. So I had that tenderloin and some green beans left over in the fridge. So I just put those 2 items in broth in the canner, and then we'll just be using them as soup base this winter. So can you hear the shots? So I think what I'm going to do now is start cleaning off this porch. Back door's open, so this door's slammed. So this is the front porch. Let me flip the camera. Okay, here's the porch. Coming up the steps. Sorry, that probably made everybody drunk. Here's the porch. This is where the farm stand normally is. All of this is coming down. And I'm going to, including the fridge. So normally we keep free drinks and snacks up here for delivery drivers. And this is also where we sell our eggs. I'm taking all of this to the shop. Here's the other side. So I do have some more seating. This is the greenhouse. I told you guys earlier that we have a greenhouse. This is it. And this mailbox needs to be put up for bigger packages. We haven't done that yet. These are plastic egg containers that I wish somebody would take, but I got bigger ones for my fridge, so I don't need these anymore. Anyway, all of this stuff just needs to go. The seats, these 2 seats, this chair and this chair will stay. These planters, I'm going to push up where these chairs are. I'm going to take everything but the grass out. The grass will stay. It's a perennial, so it'll come back. Annual, year after year. Anyway, sweet potato vine has grown back. These that I planted for fall, they're already dead. It froze the other night. My azaleas are still doing good. And they're blooming like crazy. It's ridiculous. This is November. They should not be blooming like this. There's a little one there, the big one. My sweet potato vines need to all be ripped out. I'm going to do that right now. This one too. This azalea bush and this little guy. So I'm gonna get all this cleaned out. I'm gonna back up the Jeep and haul as much of this as I can in the Jeep to the shop. Okay, got a bunch of it in there. Mainly just that shelf that was there at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to swing over here by the dumpster because a lot of the stuff that was in that shelf needs to just be thrown away. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then I'll take everything to the shop, which is just, I can't see anything right there. So, okay. I also had 3 bags of clothes in here that no longer fit. They're all too big. And I recently cleaned out the closet when we moved all the summer stuff out and all that. So I put those in the camper. I have a ton of clothes in there that no longer fit, but I'd like to just give them to somebody instead of donating somewhere to like Goodwill. Although I like shopping at Goodwill, I don't want people to have to pay for the astronomical fees that Goodwill have been screwing people over here lately. So if I can find somebody that I can just bless with them, I would much rather do that. All right, backing up to the porch. Okay, let's load up again. Okay, I've kind of done everything I can. I'm gonna flip the camera and I'll show you. I learned the hard way that this is too tall to fit in my Jeep. That was a pain in the butt. I lifted that thing and tried getting it in there. It will not fit. So what I've done, let me flip it. Okay, so I got everything else put in here. I didn't remember that Caleb has anchored this bookshelf down to the porch so that it doesn't tip over on people. And moved those 2 chairs over there, moved these plants here. That all has to go inside. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these rugs now. And that's pretty much it. I gotta clean out these pots, take all this to the shop, and then when Caleb gets back up here with the truck, then we can move that and the bookshelf. And then that's it.